What's up again, everybody? This is the Olosopher, ready to give you some more Olosophy. And what I'm about to talk to y'all about, I know y'all like, damn, man, this dude back again. How many of these videos this dude gonna make, man? He killing us. But nah, it's like, I want to talk to these wannabe true patriots out here. Don't get mad at me, and don't get mad at people that look like me or think like me. We're just a product of your hate. That's just real talk. We're the product of your hate. All right. You ever seen those people or you ever seen those movies? I don't know if a lot of people out here know people, but like I said, I'm talking to the world here. I know you know some people like this. You ever have like that person or you've been a part of this person that you might have a evil parent and that person, no matter how evil this person is, no matter how ill will this person has caused in the world to a lot of people and a lot of living things and all things, like that person's child or that person's loved one or whoever that person had a close relationship with is not going to view them in that same light that the oppressed people or the people that they cause harm and ill will to, they're not going to look at them in the same light because they're going to say, well, that is my parent, that is my brother, that is my mother, that is my aunt, that is my grandmother. Like, it's hard for them to stomach it down because it's like I said. Remember, I told you in a couple of long segments before. That's what stunts people's development because they don't see the imperfections in their parents or in their loved ones. They keep giving them the benefit of the doubt. And see, I think that's the biggest problem with a lot of Americans and a lot of these true patriots. Or whatever you want to call them. But see, they look at America like they mother. All right. And they don't want to look at the bad. And like, we're like people like me, the oppressed people, we're like the stepchild. We like we like that bastard child. We like that child of a side chick or something like that the father just brought into the marriage or something like that. We not gonna be, hey, it might sound hateful, but it is what it is. Like, we basically like that bastard child or that side chick or whatever. That's what it was that was the relationship when you brought us over here. Okay? We was the bastard child. And so how's that mother from that marriage going to treat that child that was from the infidelity? You know what I'm saying? How is she going to treat that child in her house? Okay? While the one kid that was brought in to the house by the marriage, the mom and the mom is going to treat her great. She going to make sure that child has food. She going to get all that child the love and the undivided attention she can ever give that child. Okay? But then when it comes to the child from the bastard relationship, it's like, but that ain't my damn kid. That's him when he slept with that over there, and and I don't know, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That he represents my hatred for this relationship. He represents what I hated about that marriage. He represents a dark time. He represents a bad, he represents a bad time. That child represents something that just happened that was just so detrimental to my life. It was I don't even just looking at that child brings up a bad memory. So I'm gonna treat it as that. Okay? But you trying to tell your stepbrother or your stepsister like, hey man, I know that's your mother and stuff like that, but she treat me kind of ill, man. Why she always giving me the leftover food? Why I always gotta wait until y'all finish eating and I gotta eat whatever's left, and why I gotta wear all y'all hand-me-down clothes that y'all done grew out of, clothes that either, that you done dirtied up and bummied up and stuff like that. Why I gotta be treated like I'm not here. But then you got some kids that's just so blinded by their love for their mother, like, no, my mom's not treating you like that. She loves us. She loves us in here. You're wrong. You should just be happy that you're here. Well, hey, why don't you go back to your original mother because she didn't want you. She didn't want you over here and nothing like that. Why don't you go back to her? And see, that's what I think it is going on in this country. That's what I think is going on over here. See, I'm a product of your hate, all right? Because no matter what you put in front of me, I overcame it. And you can't tell me any otherwise because, like I said, I've been successful. I played in the NFL. I've been successful in the field and I've lived in places. I've done some things. I've seen some things. I've seen the world of prestige. Okay. And I come from a world that's far from the world that you live in. Okay. So you can't tell me that it's one thing. And I've been on both sides of it. I've been on both sides. Okay. I'm a testament of somebody that's been on both sides of the field. Okay, I played both offense and defense. You're not going to tell me one is better than the other. You're not going to tell me that, this is the only existence over here. See, what you really need to do is look at what the ills on how your mother is treating that child. And then that's when you become heartbroken. And then guess what? When you think you're heartbroken, but you're really growing up. I use another analogy. See, a lot of people after World War II, they talked to Adolf Hitler, and they talked to Adolf Hitler's sister. They grabbed her and they interrogated her. And they said, your brother, this dude was so destructive. He was like, man, he's going to go down in history as like one of the most evil people of mankind. He are responsible for millions of deaths. And this dude was like, man, he's going to be he's forefront one of the ugliest parts in human history. And you know what the sister said? Well, hey, that is my brother. So that's her brother. All right. And she didn't look at him in that light, but she knew what he was doing, but she couldn't look at him in that light because that was her brother. All right. And some of y'all can't look at America in that light because that's your mother. Cause she held you close to the bosom while, she kicked us to the curb. So I just want to give y'all some food for thought on that. So and it explains a lot to me. And that explains it. Like I said, that to me, that explains it. And that's why I came to this conclusion. All right. I'm throwing a lot of analogies out there, but that's why I came to the conclusion that I came to, But again, this is the Old Losopher giving you the Old Losophy, talking from the third eye, Cyclops, awake.